it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So today guys, I'm back with an inspired by video, and I've been very much inspired by the lovely Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. She made a booklet and I think she called it Scrapbuster Cluster Booklet. It's a way to use up those 12 by 12 scrapbooking papers that you wouldn't really use for anything else. I've got quite a few of them in my stash that I've bought over time. And what she did was she made a booklet, a full booklet of clusters. So she's got 80 ready-made clusters in this lovely booklet. So I would thought, what a fantastic idea. So I've got some bits out to collage with. I've chosen, she put 5 pages in hers, so I'm going to do the same. I'm going to use 5 as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold my pages in half. Yeah, I thought, what a fantastic idea of all your clusters in one place, ready-made. I'm just going to fold them in half. So it's just deciding which, you want to use one side, because what you do is you turn around them, you know, with your clusters. So I think on this occasion I'd use the front, and I would probably use the back of that. So let's just fold the pages over, then we can decide. I mean, some of them are blank on the back, so I would use this side, obviously. I don't know which one of them I would prefer. Probably that one. I was fascinated watching it. I thought, what a fantastic idea to use some of your papers up. I don't mind that floral one, actually. She said probably more than 5 would, you know, probably 5 will be enough. Any more than that might be a bit too thick to store. Okay, so let's put the pages in. So I'm going to use, let's just put them in and then we can decide when we come to. And what she did was she took it to a sewing machine and she just stitched down the middle to make the booklet, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put my papers in. I've got my sewing machine right at the side of, oh, that one seems to be a bit bigger, that page. Which one is it? Let's just cut a little bit off the top. I don't know why it's this, why it's a bit bigger. I'm not even going to get my trimmer out. I'm just going to cut a little piece off the top. Don't know why it's a bit taller, because it's 12 by 12 scrapbooking pad. Okay, so that's going to be my booklet. I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch just down the middle. Right down the middle, and then I'll be back, guys. I won't be a minute for you. So I've stitched right down the middle. I'm not the world's best stitcher, but we're okay. So let's just burnish. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to have a look at my pages, and then I can decide which page I want to collage. Let's just open them out. I just thought it was a fantastic idea to have a full book of ready-made clusters. You know, you could do them themed or whatever it is you're doing, you know, whatever theme you're working in your journal. I've been onto my laptop and I've printed out, you know, little bits of ephemera. I've shrunk some down to smaller pieces to use as my toppers for my collage. So we're going to use them. And then I've got some book page and some other bits to collage with. So you will only decorate one side, you know, decide which side you're going to make your cluster on, and then you rip, you know, you just rip your clusters out. So I thought we'd do a page and then I can do it off camera. It's one of them things you could do sat watching the telly at night, isn't it? So I'm going to start here, and I think I don't mind that page too much, but I'm not fussed on that. But I think I'm going to collage onto this front page, I think. Or should we do that? No, let's do in here. Let's do in here. So I'm going to just get some papers. I've got my big scrap box here. Let's just pick some different coloured papers out. Let's get a few different ones. 1, 2. Just putting them at the side of me. I don't know which. I'm going to just use my scraps for all this. So I shouldn't really be fussy, should I? I should just go in and grab some papers out and use whatever I grab, really. Let's just get some nice clusters made. Right, let's work with them for now. Let's see where we're up to. So I think Tina did 8 on each of her pages, but I suppose it depends what size you want to do. I'm going to probably do 2, 4, yeah, probably about 8 on here. So I'm going to start off at the bottom with patterned paper. Now, I'm not going to ink them now because it'll take me too long to sit inking every separate cluster. What I'm going to do is I'll ink them when I rip them to use them as clusters, you know, when I take them off the book. Otherwise I'll be here forever if I sit inking each little page of clusters, and I don't think you want to watch that, would you? Let's have a look. Yeah, fantastic idea, Tina. Thank you so much for sharing your idea. It's absolutely brilliant. I thought it was a fantastic way to use your, you know, them scrapbooking papers that you buy that you think you're going to use when you think you need every scrapbook going. Well, that was me anyway. And yeah, but I like the idea of just being able to go in your book and get some clusters out when you want some. You know, you can do them smaller than mine, bigger than mine. Hope I'm on, I'll just push the book up a little bit. Hope I'm on camera. Let's have some of this. And again, a great way to use my scraps up as well. Should get through a lot of scraps doing that. I don't know whether I've made them a bit too big. Let's see if we can fit another, maybe 2 little ones on the bottom. They don't have to all be the same size, do they? They can be whatever size you want them to be. Yeah, let's just rip that down a little bit. Put that there. Right, okay, so I'm going to glue these down first. I'm just going to use my ordinary glue. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and ink them all one by one because you'd be bored to tears watching me do that. I just thought we'd do a page. You know, and then you only see the outskirts of the paper, don't you, in the background. Just leave enough room for so you can turn around them to get your cluster off when you come to use it. Yeah, I'm going to do some like botanical, I'm going to do some vintage, I'm going to do some just embellished with butterflies. These I'm going to do like floral. Like that. I do normally stitch over all my clusters, but I can do that when I rip them out to use them. Okay. Right, so that's my base layer. Right, now I'm going to come in with some of this ledger paper. I'm just going to rip some pages. As I always do with everything, I just work in layers. So I'm just ripping some bits off. You know, you can collage however you do your clusters. I have like a little formula that I use. Piece on there. Just get rid of my scraps. Let's have another piece of this. Okay, second layer. They will look better once they're inked, but like I said, it'll take me too long. You'd be bored to tears sat watching me inking everything. day are we on, guys? We're on Tuesday the 11th, after the day after the bank holiday weekend. I think I've said, I'm not sure which videos I've put up in which order, to be honest. I'm trying to get some videos done as I'm away soon for 10 days. I'm going to be with my daughter while she has a surgery, so I'm trying to just get a few little videos done. I don't think I'll have as many as what I normally upload, but we had a busy weekend. Family were down for the bank holiday, and then yeah, I'm away the 14th till the 24th with my daughter. She's having a not a cataract, a corneal transplant, just in case you've not watched the last video. Okay, so that's my second layer. So now I'm going to come in with some book page. You know, it's entirely up to you. You don't have to use the same formula as I'm using. You do how you collage. This is just normally what I do. I'm going to have a little piece of that. I suppose it depends what size you want your clusters, really, doesn't it? There's that. Right, let's get another couple of book pages. This is definitely something I'm not short of and could do with using a lot more. All my book pages, I've got tons of them. Right, a piece of that. You know, you don't have to do as many layers as me. Do whatever you want to with your collaging. I hope you can see there. I hope I'm not too far up the screen. With the paper being long, I'm just conscious that you can't see the bottom. Right, so there's my next layer. So let's glue them down. Glue stick's probably better, but I forgot to get it out, to be honest. What I'll do, when I rip them out to use them, I'll stitch around them. I do like to stitch over my clusters. But it'd be so nice having a full book of clusters to go to rip out, you know, whatever theme you're doing. I might do it themed. I might just do collage like this. I'm going to do a page of butterflies. I'm going to do this one flowers, and then I'm going to do a vintagey one. Trying to think what else. I might do like plants, botanical, floral. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. It's just something you can just sit and do leisurely, isn't it, on your knee or on the table. Right, and then I'm going to add a little piece of doily before I add my focal points. So I'm just going to a little piece of this doily. I've got a volcano of paper at the side of me here. You wouldn't believe the state of this desk if you could see it. Oh dear me. It's a mess. An absolute mess. I'll have to tidy it all before I go away, because I don't want to come back to a messy, horrible desk. Okay, so when I've added these, I'm then just going to add like a focal image. And get your scrapbooking papers out that you don't use or you don't think you'll use. I will leave a link to Tina's channel. I'm sure you all know Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. I'm not sure if she's made a hashtag for this booklet actually, but I will link her channel anyway for you to go and have a look. Okay, so there's my layers built up. So now I'm going to go in my little focal image box and let's have a look what I've got. Do all these floral. So 1, 2, Actually, there's some little birds in here as well, which is nice. We'll use them. 3. I think these are from Tina, actually. It's Shabby Dabby Doodah. Big one there. I'm going to do a page, 2 pages of like really smaller ones that I can use. I am going to ink around these. I hope it's gone really dark. I hope you can see. It's gone very dark in this room all of a sudden. I think we're going to have a storm by the looks of it. I'm so glad because we had a lovely weekend. The weather was beautiful where we are, and it was so nice because as we scattered some of my dad's ashes, we didn't want it to be rainy and windy and cold. The sun was out yesterday. It was beautiful. Sunday, sorry, I'm getting my days mixed up. I keep thinking it's Monday today. It's not, it's Tuesday when I'm videoing this. Yeah, we had a lovely weather over the bank holiday weekend, which was really nice. A great idea, having all these clusters in one place. I know Tina did it with a masterboard. I followed one of her videos, I think that was last year, where she got an old magazine and collaged onto the pages and had them as like a masterboard booklet, which is another great idea. But this one I think is a genius idea, having all these clusters in one place like this. It doesn't take long, does it? And it's a great way to get your scraps out and get your scraps used. I'm happy with them. I like clusters in a journal. I always put a lot of clusters in a journal. I'm not going to do any more pages, guys. You get the idea. I just wanted to show you, share Tina's idea with you, because I just thought it was genius. So there we go. There's my first page, and then I'll decide which side of there I want to do, and so on and so forth. So I'll just come to them and rip around them when I'm ready to use them. So yeah, like I said, guys, I will leave a link to Tina's channel for you to go over and watch her videos. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by. Take care, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.